Welcome back, everybody. So it's 6 a.m. in the morning. Today could be the big day. My firstborn son, my firstborn child. The doctors say we're supposed to go the 21st, which is tomorrow, but we're gonna try and go today because the kid's already completed the whole 9 months and does not want to come out. He's already about 9 months and 1 week. So yeah, they give us a deadline of the 21st, so today's the 20th. So if the kid isn't born, then we have to just go to the hospital. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna induce her or do a C-section, not sure. But today's the day my life changes completely. No more living for myself. From here on out, my kid's pretty much number one, and I'm happy about that. You know, I honestly thought I would have a kid way younger than what I am. So I'm glad I've enjoyed my life. So you know, it's good to have responsibilities and to remind yourself that, you know, you're not the center of the earth, you know, because, you know, people, society nowadays is just, they're pushing this stuff about, you know, care about yourself, all of that. But I think honestly, the best way to live is to serve others. Put others before you. Because when you put others before you, other people do the same for you. So just stay tuned. Look how big this chick is. Huge stomach. So usually kids here in Colombia, or women here in Colombia for sure, do not have that big of a stomach. Pretty much every appointment that she's gone to, the doctors have told her that her stomach is huge. She's really big. Because here usually the women's stomachs usually are like probably half the size. Once they're already 9 months, you know, it looks like a 6-month-old pregnant woman from back in the US. So I think Colombians just in general they're just smaller people that have smaller babies, you know. I think that could be a factor. Her last moments being pregnant. So we arrived here in the hospital. You know, it's kind of crazy, but kind of gotta appreciate the hospitals back in the US, because trust and believe the hospitals back in the US are probably 100 times better. This is the waiting room. Outside, pretty much how it works here. It's just a general hospital, pretty much. It's all very underfunded, but it's whatever. Can't complain. I just realized not every place has the luxuries of the US. It's kind of crazy to think about too, man. The place I got kidnapped, robbed, all of this, the place I thought I'd never come back to, is actually the place where my son's gonna be born. It's kind of funny to think about. I'm literally moving up to the big building.
Tengo que sacar 2 de allá.
truth. My hand is trembling. I'm gonna meet my son.
Cálmese, ya, ya está bien, ya
So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my experience of having a baby here in Colombia. So, well, I mean specifically, the process of giving birth here at the hospital. So the hospital here in Cucuta, to be honest, I was very disappointed, and I'm not the type to talk negative about any place. Usually I'll just keep my mouth shut, but just for the sake of the video and just for anybody maybe thinking about how it would be to have a kid overseas, first off, be happy that the US is as good, the hospitals in the US are as good as they are, because trust me, it's not like that in different countries. So the hospital here in Cucuta, so first off, they were very horrible at sanitation, at cleaning. There was a part where the women give birth, and pretty much they just cycle through women without actually much cleaning in between. So what had happened is, but my baby's mother, whatever, she gave birth, and the baby came out good, everything was fine, until maybe, because here in Colombia is not, here you last 2 days in the hospital and then they send you home. It's not like back in the US that it's probably like a week and then they send you home. So we waited the 2 days, and we were waiting to leave, and they told us, oh, we can't leave because one of the tests of the baby came out kind of funny, came out a little bit altered. So they did more tests and everything, and it happened to be that he caught like a bacteria. And we actually had a problem with the doctors there, because it seemed like they were kind of trying to cover themselves, because number one, they didn't tell us where the bacteria is from or anything, and number two, you would think that if the bacteria came from my baby's mother, that they would make her take tests. But no, they didn't make her take any tests. She had already got checked and everything throughout the whole process, and she was always fine throughout the whole pregnancy. No bacteria, no anything. So yeah, pretty much the baby had to stay like about 3 extra days in a section where they actually do sanitize very good. It's for babies, like premature babies, and then just babies were born a little bit sick. So yeah, and then after 3 days passed, they finally let him go, but it was obvious that he caught the bacteria from the lack of sanitation at the hospital. So anybody thinking about hospitals, honestly, is not worth it. Local hospitals are just not worth it. It's better to just pay a clinic, because clinics for sure are a lot more clean and it's a lot more pricey, but it's a lot more clean, and you don't have to worry about your baby catching any type of infection. And then on top of that, it was funny because right in front of the hospital there's about 3 or 4 drugstores, right? And the medicine that they sent me to get was sold out on all 4 stores. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they have that problem a lot at that hospital, because why would that medication be sold out at 4 different places? That goes to show that my baby is not the only one that caught a bacteria there. But the good part is, like, he's fine now. The bacteria was killed, so he's 100% healthy now.
Yep.
The sun's in his face. He's mad. Yeah, what a cherita. He's mad. Because he's hungry. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Yep, this is my little baby. Abre los ojitos. Abre los ojitos. He opens his eyes usually, but he's a little mad right now because he's hot. Mírale la cara.
De bravos.
He's mad. Trust me, it's not his normal face. He's normally not this mad. So that concludes this video. Please, everybody, remember, like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video. And remember, if you're not traveling, you're not living. Catch me in the next video.